Hey everybody, somehow we are holding on to this beautiful streak here. Can you believe it? Here's our randomizer, and 3, 2, 1, click. That's Tainted Bethany alt path. Now that, you know, is not necessarily bad. Tainted Bethany is a fun character. But it's a little bit unusual. That degree of unusuality, right, you don't need to use Leamington here, maybe save it for a secret room. It is enough to give me pause. I don't think it's enough to make me lose necessarily, but it's enough to give me pause. While we're getting set up here, you know, like, mentally speaking, what do you need in order to make a Tainted Bethany run work? You need to pick up every red heart you see on the ground, and you want to try to use your Leamingtons in the most productive areas. If we get some HP, that could mean the curse room here for us. And by productive, I simply mean, you know, the room's most likely to pay out with high-value items, which is secret room, boss room, devil room. Shop would be interesting, but I don't think we get the value of the shop items in the same way. Like, you know, if something gives us something on pickup, I don't think it actually gives us the value if we get it via Leamington, but I don't know. You know, maybe right, maybe wrong. Either way, the other thing is, and it's fairly minor, but you never know when something minor is going to make all the difference in a run. When we have a full green Leamington, we might as well consider using it. It's when we're not full on the Leamingtons. That's where we're gonna, like, just chill and maybe use it later. Because, like, you know what? I do see that there's a Tinted Rock back here. Hold on. I would say, you know what? While we're here, we're not gonna get a deal with the devil on this floor. While we're here, let's Leamington. Nightlight, I'm not upset. I can live with that temporarily. And then we'll pop this down. It would be nice to get like a fire red heart if possible. No such luck. Maybe we should have gone to our cursed room. Maybe not. Either way, we are here. It's a Monday. Hope or actually, no, that's not correct at all. It's a Tuesday. I forgot I took Labor Day off. And then talked about it ad nauseum in that last Isaac episode. Yeah, wow, Tuesday. Feels weird. What defines a Tuesday for me? Like, actually nothing? It feels a lot like any other day, except Monday has a lot of character because of React Court, followed by Canadian Rocket League. Tuesday, on the other hand, is like my first free solo day. You guys want to play Frick, Marry, Kill? Free solo, Han Solo, Hope Solo. I'll let you answer. I'm not going to answer. I wouldn't judge real people like that. That would be a jerk move. You guys can answer, though. You know, talk amongst yourselves. I don't know. Is Free Solo a person's name? Or is Free Solo just the name of a movie about mountain climbing? I don't know. I don't follow this sort of stuff. I mean, if Hope Solo can be a real person, certainly Free Solo could be a real person as well. Anyway, had a good Labor Day, thank you for asking. Just really, like, didn't get up to too much, you know, like, didn't go out and, you know, go to the barbecue or go to a cottage or something like that, but, you know, had some brunch, had some great quality time with the baby, decompressed, you know, just enjoyed the day off, quite frankly. Judgment. Good to know. Good to know. Keep in mind, we got very limited time here in which to get strong. You know, Squeezy's great. I'm not upset about Squeezy, but the run starts to pop real quick. Like, you run the risk of falling behind, I think, if you don't, if we don't get something going fairly soon. We'll probably end up using Leamington right here. Ooh, quarter. Wow, that hurts. Hold on. Tomo would like to come in as well. And now to let him in, I've run over my headphone cord, but that's okay. It's not his fault. Oh, son. Welcome. Let's double key. Let's use yet another key. Again, red hearts, man. If we can get some, they don't exist. Okay. Well, you know what? Originally, I was going to use my my Leamington on maybe the curse room. Now the secret room is technically possible. It's not there. Here would be very nice. Battery charge. Yo, let's go! Look, this is not likely to last for the whole run. But even just being able to use it in here, oh my god. Well, I'm not mad. Just being able to use it in there and then get that value right now is freaking sweet, man. That's awesome. Tomo, I'm just, I'm not mad. Let's get that out of the way. I'm not even upset. I just wouldn't mind if you just got in your box, you know? Because I'm just worried about what you're doing down there. I'm worried you're going to get in the cords. You have a history of pulling my microphone USB out when you get a little bit too eager. I know you don't want to remain stuck in the box. I know you want to get out and hide every lock. You're going to get out and then hide every lock, but I'm just wondering if it wouldn't be... Oh, he's in the box. Okay, never mind. Anyway, I had a good Labor Day. Appreciate, genuinely, all the understanding of, like, you know, taking the day off. I used to be very paranoid about taking days off. I'm realizing I'm entering, like, the second phase of the, you know, streamer life cycle for sure, or maybe it's the final stage, I have no idea. But that's where, like, you know, stage 1 is, you know, I could easily work 14 hours a day on this, no problem. Not complaining, by the way. Very much not complaining. These are bad, however, that's also bad. Alright. Well, maybe we should have gone with just angel deals then. Oh, you know what? We could have popped that in there too. Let's pop this judgment down, and let's play him to try to get a key. And then I think like stage 2 is you add more adult responsibility. Not to say that everybody's in the same boat, obviously, but is you add more adult responsibility. Stage 2 is like, oh, I'd love to work 12 hours a day, but I got all this other stuff going on. I think I'm entering stage 3, which is now like, I don't really want to work 12 hours a day. You know, I'm kind of content. How dare you? With what I've already got going on. You still have epic fetus, okay. Which is like, admittedly, it's more than it looks like. Sometimes, you know, people just assume you're only working when you're actually like live, which is very much not the case. However, you know, it's like 8 to 4 and then an hour setting videos later, and then, you know, also working maybe 2 videos Saturday and Sunday, maybe like 2 to 3 hours work Saturday, Sunday. I guess we're going planetariums here. How about that? I don't think there's any other way for us to pull something out here unless we maybe get a crawl space. And I consider that growth, I think. What is this, like a tower? No, thank you. I consider that growth. It's nice to, you know, be able to spend time with your family more often. That being said, I also did get to play some Rocket League yesterday. I'm not gonna lie to you. And for something with, look, okay, I'm being completely sincere. I am one of the most scientifically accomplished people on planet Earth. I don't want to brag. I hold a 4-year bachelor's degree in biology. They only give out about 200,000 of those a year. So, you know, you just remember who you're talking to here, okay? You're talking to one of the brightest minds in my 80-person graduating class. One of the 25 brightest minds in my high school graduating class. So I would just caution you to have some respect. Let's see if people can see the obvious joke there. Or if they're going to be like, wow, this guy's really full of himself. Anyway, So I am a skeptic, you know? One of the things that university teaches you, at least if you... Maybe it's not just a science thing. I'm not trying to be a STEM lord, as people say, but one of the things that you learn, at least in science, if not in other disciplines... Isaac's Tomb? I don't even know what the heck this is, man. Is that nothing ever happens for the reason you think it happens. Instead of being an absolute idiot and assuming that something happened because of an obvious reason, your obligation as a scientist or a science student is to find out the real reason it happened, which is usually attributable to some sort of noise or bias or something like that. So I'm a skeptic in many ways. What the heck is Evil Charm, dude? I've never seen these items before in my life for some reason. These are, I guess they're secret room items, so it's a little tricky, but... So I don't believe in... Well, I don't know, okay? I guess what I would say is that I'm very skeptical of the concept of nootropics, okay? Which is like Joe Rogan's gorilla brain pills that allow you to function at like peak cognitive ability. You might as well use this. Why not? Look at that. That's pretty good. And similarly, like G Fuel as well. You know, the idea that like while you're gaming, you're burning so many calories that to maintain this is very nice actually. To maintain like peak gamer ability, you need to take a supplement. I find it kind of funny. That being said, I'm tiptoeing here. I was sent a sample of... Oh, thanks so much. Of a non-G Fuel, but similar type product. And I really, if you're the sponsor and like you're watching this, or the prospective sponsor and you're watching this, I do, like, I mean this with no disrespect. I really don't see, like, a world in which you see me hawking, you know, gamer brain vitamins. It just, it feels, I don't say a lot of stuff is off-brand, necessarily. This feels kind of off-brand for me. You know, I try to... I'm not, again, I'm being a little careful here. I don't want to get sued. Not that I think they would sue in the first place, but the polite way to say it is that I'm not sold that these actually do anything positive for you, and I try to be the, let's say, the streamer who advocates, if not a healthy lifestyle, like, you know, you should at all times be, you know, like working out and make sure your cardio's great and blah, blah, blah. More so, I see myself maybe as being the streamer that's like, you know, I'm just a normal person for the most... Oh, no. Oh, God. How am I supposed to lose Missingno, man? I don't know. I guess we'll just let it ride. This could be fun. And I, as a result... I'm skeptical of, like, I just don't see myself being the guy who hawks G Fuel, okay? So we did re-roll our whole run. We got Skeleton Key, but it's not actually Skeleton Key, because we don't have 99 keys. That's what I meant, by the way, when I said you don't get the effect of the on pickup. We do still maintain our Wisps floor to floor. How about that? It's interesting. Why not? It's gonna get re-rolled possibly anyway. As long as our Wisps stick around, I'm actually not sweating it because the Epic Fetus is the main driver of power on this run right now. So who cares? Anyways, long story short, I just, like, you know, I'm skeptical of the efficacy. I don't necessarily disbelieve that, like, you know, you could feel like you're a better gamer after you drink something like that. Because I think that, you know, it has caffeine and calories and... you know, water. So I think that if you've been sitting still, getting dehydrated for 12 hours, and then you drink 700 milliliters of water with some calories in it and some caffeine, over the course of 30 seconds, you probably feel better afterwards, and then you're predisposed maybe to be like it's working. Now, after all this, I do need to say, because they sent us some free samples, I've been using it. Marbles again, huh? And I must admit, I'm not gonna say the proof's in the pudding, but yesterday had a little bit of this gamer supplement in the morning. I went like 9-1 in Rocket League and beat Ascension 18 Slay the Spire, and it felt like I was taking the drug from Limitless. Now, I'm not, again, it was also just a day off. It was a day of rest and relaxation. That's probably part of it. I really don't believe in the nootropic literature, which I'm not even sure if it exists. I'm just saying now I can't afford to stop taking it, but I you know, I don't treat my quote-unquote brand like that seriously necessarily. But simultaneously, you know, there are companies that, again, not to begrudge them. Oh, a goat head. I wish I'd picked up the red heart, but not to begrudge them necessarily, but like, just because I would consider using the products, you know, received for free, I don't necessarily feel comfortable endorsing it to my audience, you know? Like, I always think about that one, and I don't mean to be preachy. I'm really not that much of a moralist, whether you believe it or not. But, like, I always wonder about, like, the alcohol sponsorships, right? I choose to drink, at least on occasion. And as a result, for me, I think it's easy to be like, you know, I don't feel like there would be that much of, like, a moral stickiness to promoting an alcohol brand. That being said, you know, any of the ones that are likely to, you know, pay for a sponsorship with a streamer are probably going to be, well, not the best beers under the sun. Anyway, it's less that I'm like, oh, I would never promote alcohol, and more like, ooh, Bud Light. But it's, and that's shooting yourself in the foot, because they're like the big sponsor, I think. Regardless, that being said, like, just say I'm an adult, you know, I can make my own informed decisions about stuff like that. I don't think my audience are not adults, but I do think that as an influencer, and I hate to use the term, but I think one of the reasons you hate to use the term is because it forces you to acknowledge that, you know, you have an impact on the people that are watching you. Why not? So, for me personally, I mean, this is the Isaac's Tomb again, okay. This is one of the reasons, like, I never really wanted to do, like, drunk streams or something like that. I feel like you know what? We have Missingno. I think I might get freaky with it. Why not? I think they can be probably fun and fun to watch if done right, but I do wonder, you know, if you start watching my stream when you're like 14 years old or something like that, 6 years later you're like, you know, oh, my favorite streamer, you know, gets hammered on Twitch all the time. Now, you know, maybe you're more predisposed to have like my wisps. I still have Epic Fetus, okay. Maybe you're more predisposed to have a more complicated relationship with alcohol at that point. I don't know. Maybe other people don't concern themselves with it that much. I at least think about it, you know? Help. The good thing, I guess, is that, like, most of the time... Thank you. You don't get pitches for sponsored deals like that. It's basically just like, hey, I have an indie game coming out. And I'm like, it looks pretty good. Okay, what do we got now? I don't know. We can fly. We got Libra, but no soy milk. I'll just be honest with you, by the way. I got no idea where we stand here. I think we're okay. But I mean, I really don't know. I don't know what items are attached to Missingno and which items are not attached to Missingno, or to our Wisps, I should say. I don't know if maybe the most sensible thing for us is simply to save as many red heart charges as possible and then pop them right before we're about to go to the beast fight. Like, it's I wouldn't say it's too spooky, even though I'm too spooky right now still, I think. I'm just saying. Anyway. Now, I'll tell you, you're watching this run right now. I do need to point out this is not G Fuel based. This run is not supplemented. I never used my oh no, I did use my Diplopia. Never mind. So this run you're seeing right here, it could be the control. I do kind of want to look. It's ambitious, but I kind of want to do a video that is. It's not really a scientific test, but just like, you know, do a 1 month long study on myself, where like 50% of the time I play chess after having had the gamer supplement a few minutes ago, and then 50% of the time I you know, just go in like caffeinated via coffee or something like that and see how it shakes out. But then I start thinking about it and I'm like, you know what? It's a lot of work. Maybe I could just do a video where I like try Takis for the first time, or Takis, however it's pronounced. I've never had them before in my life. Look, we dip beneath the rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like those rolled up like spicy chips. I've never had them before. I think that I've heard that they're delicious. I've also heard that they're terrible for you. Again, you know, is the choices I make for myself, I wouldn't necessarily make for anybody else on planet Earth out there. Please stop hitting my wisps. I can't afford to lose our epic fetus wisp. We only have 3.91 damage to begin with. Get owned. You stink. Okay. Am I insane? I thought we had a 50% chance of getting... am I wrong? Did we not have 50% angel, 50% devil, and then when we finished the fight, it was actually like 18%? Okay, I don't even know what the heck happened here. There's so many changes, floor to floor. Okay, every time you use your spacebar item, you get a new spacebar item. Sure. Will you get the effect of a new spacebar item at least? Look, as long as we still got Epic Fetus active, like anything can happen on this run. I don't really know what happens to this run if we lose Epic Fetus. I'd prefer not to think about it, okay? This scares me. You know what doesn't scare me though? Brimstone bombs, Epic Fetus? Okay, yeah. Let's go. More stats. It's not gonna help us. Okay, you also please recall, this is for me. Please recall, we must... Thank you. Huge growth. That's a good card. That's a good card to bring with us here. We must get a Fool card. It doesn't have to be the Fool card, you know, like if we don't get it from a random dice room effect, huh? Well, how about that? How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? You know what? I'm using it. No, I'm not using it. I'm gonna use it on like a room that might wish to be re-rolled, like this, for example. I don't know what happened. We have Binge Eater. Binge Eater is stats. So is it Hurts. I have no idea what to say. What do you want from me? I don't know. We have Incubus Epic Fetus. Oh, we rerolled every consumable? Oh no, my huge growth card. I don't know, man. It's a weird one. So yeah, what was the point of that bit? I don't know. Like, to be honest with you, I kind of feel like the point of that bit is like, you know, I think I falsely or erroneously believed when I was in, when I was getting my bachelor's degree. Have I mentioned the bachelor's degree yet? I erroneously believed that the point of getting a scientific education was to never fall victim to heuristics and, you know, inherent biases and stuff like that. And instead, now that I'm, you know, out of the field, admittedly, now, don't lose Epic Fetus, man. It's more for me that, like, I'm like, man, I'm weird. not me, but, like, human beings in general, I guess. So it doesn't matter what we take because we're going to get rid of it anyway. Let's take the Polaroid because we can. And then let's see what we got. It's not good enough. But I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm going to get something going on here. Because everything gets rerolled, I feel like we have the capability to take more items with Leamington. Like, you know, smoke them if you got them down there. I really don't know, like, how it's going. I mean, like, on a mental level, it's going just fine. Do we get infinite somethings? Maybe infinitely once per room? We can get that. We got a fortune cookie there? Yeah, okay. You get what I'm saying? No, not at all. I think because of our trinket, once per room, we can get 2 effects out of our... Hey, stop it. We can get 2 effects out of our spacebar. One is the ventricular razor, which we don't care for at all. And the other one is any random spacebar effect, which in that case seemed to have given us, like, I don't know, like 1,000 spirit hearts? That was weird. It's an actual planetarium. Oh, it's Doctor's remote. Pluto. Nice tears up. We're very tiny now. Sure. What the heck? Oh, we don't have Epic Fetus anymore. That's bad. But our setup still seems okay. I mean, this run is like off the rails. I don't know what to tell you, right? What do you want me to say here? Do I feel like we have a reasonable chance to beat Mom? Yeah, I mean, or Uber Mom. Wait, is that no, I'm going the right way. To beat Dogma Plus? Yeah, like, oh, we did take some damage there because the spacebar hit us with something novel. I definitely don't feel like I'm super screwed. I'm mostly, like, if anything, just a little bit confused. Oh, frick. Take me back. Saved. Not saved. Saved. Don't walk into it, man. Don't walk into it. What the? It's creep! Why would you do this? I'm talking to myself here. Why would I do this? Okay, a spirit heart. Yes, thank you. A ladder, because I think it gets rerolled anyway. Might as well get more stuff going here. Restock. No thank you, but duly noted. Now remember, because you're going up, you don't need to hit the item room necessarily. If you find the boss, just be... Oh my god, just be content. What the heck? Oh, this is actually sick, man. I'm out of here. I left a bomb, but... Oh, the room is still ongoing? Or... It seemed like those enemies that we had already hurt were still hurt, or gone at least. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Have you noticed how many... What the heck? I'm in the walls? You noticed how many charges we have here? Or not charges, but like the wisps? It's a little absurd. You don't think it's a little much? You don't look at this amount of wisps and go, it's a little much. I really, like, I don't disbelieve our ability to win this run, but I do think that a lot of our chances... Oh, we got Saturn right here, for sure. Or not, maybe it is. Yeah, I think it's Saturn. I think a lot of our chances come down to, what the heck? Oh my god. It doesn't matter what we pick up, man, unless we want to for sure pick up that spacebar item, but I don't think we do. 1, 2, 3... Go. That is what I wanted. You can believe me or disbelieve me, but I called it, man. I called my shot. Bop, bop, and I'll do it again. I would like a key. But why not, right? We might as well take advantage of it. I'm happy with our existing trinket, though. Rubber cement? Well, not for long, I'm guessing. We have Brimstone. Allow me to be Captain Obvious here. Wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world if we got to save this for our, Oh, dude, Death's List has kind of been sick. Wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world if we got to save this for the boss, but life goes on. We should be using Ventricular Razor every room. Once per room, we get a little extra value out of it. A key, thank you. We do want a key for the end of the game too, because it's possible. Our HP, man, what? Because it's possible we could get Mom's Knife. Excuse me, my HP? My HP is very sick. Don't do me like that, man. Tom Petty, don't do me like that. Please give me more HP somehow. Okay. We have Marked. We don't know the pill. Lady, can you just relax with like the domestic stuff right now? Like we're really in tight, okay? Like this run is in a dangerous place. Every single bit of damage that we take runs the risk of ruining our run forever. So if you could just like chill out a little bit, I'd be forever grateful. That was Dull Razor. Don't let it trick you. That was Dull Razor. Don't forget to use your spacebar item. There's many more items that give you something good than that take something away from you. Look at that. Caves too. Okay. What do we got? What the heck is going on? Don't forget, use your spacebar item. Oh my god. It's been a bit of a song and dance here. That's okay, because I love a musical. Oklahoma, where the wind goes sweeping down the plains. I only know that from Mouth singing it, honestly. Okay. More bombs. Hey, speed up. AKA something to reroll on the next floor. A crawl space. To sleep, perchance to dream. Am I... You know what? This flies in the face of my G Fuel hypothesis. Again, it's not G Fuel for the record, but... Because now I'm like, dude, I'm running on like I don't want to belabor the point, you know? Everyone's got their own stuff to deal with. I'm running off like 3 hours, 45 minutes of sleep, something like that. And I feel like we've really done above our weight class on this run. I keep forgetting to hit the spacebar, but who knows, maybe I'm just accidentally not hitting the spacebar in situations where hitting the spacebar would get us killed. You ever think about that? Maybe I'm just the greatest dodger of all time. What did you take from me? I'm still getting these keys so we can crack these open. Dude, we're getting a pretty... Isaac's tomb actually seems pretty sick. Okay, sure, it probably beats the magician. I'm just staying cool. I can fly. I can fly. I can fly. Adrenaline. I can fly. Odd mushroom. I can fly. Keys. Rainbow baby. Dude, I don't know. Like, this run... I simultaneously feel like this run required a lot of skill and also no skill. Man, Eraser would have been kind of sick there if I'd landed it, but... You know what I mean? Like, it feels like this has been a tricky one to pilot, and yet at the same time, I'm like, I still think that if you had, like, somebody who had no concept of what they were doing here, they would still probably do okay. Or, maybe a better... Crown of Light, look at that. Maybe a better way to think about it is that maybe they wouldn't do okay, but their success, much like mine, would probably hinge pretty much exclusively on what our final Missingno looks like, if we even have Missingno, because like the jury's completely out on what items exist incorporeally and what items exist in perpetuity. Look at this, man. Like, help me. I'm leaving. I don't know what happened on that room. Mom, pick me up. I'm scared. They're using bomb synergies. What the heck? Okay, we can afford to open this. It's about the 18th time we've gotten that, but that's fine. Please, please. Just all I want to see is never going. What the heck? All I want to see is us not going to like less than our current HP. Let me out. I don't want to be here anymore. Conehead. That's nice. Okay. We got too. There's too much stuff on me. I can't with Bomber Boy. I can't do this. I have to leave the floor. Using an active item re-rolls it. Oh, you know, let's give it a try now. HP, just I want to see just good HP. HP looks completely fine. No, not after everything we've been through. Please, please. You're not gonna re-roll me one more time? You're gonna leave me stuck with this toxic run? This damaged run? Well, there is this. Man, oh man. Imagine if that had just been Mom's knife. Oh, man. So, I think there's some safety in this for us. If you just place bombs. No, it's not quite good enough to... Man, Strange Attractor. Not what I'm looking for either. What the heck's happening? What's going on? It's a big boss fight. Just run. Like, are you following this? On a big arena, life is not so bad for us. How dare you? Honestly, how dare you? Where do you get the nerve, man? Before you die, we need the Soul of Samson. Saved? You're dead, right? You're not dead? You're dead? Don't hit me one more time. Thank the Lord. Okay, I don't know what we're gonna do, man. Like, I feel like maybe we're okay, but also maybe like we're destined to die. I don't know about that space bar. Or that portal. Gravity appears to be helping. I'm losing a lot of wisps, man. Please. Please. My bombs? Oh, no. Maybe it's okay? You know as well as I do what's happening here, right? We're on your classic. Try as you might dread it, run from it, destiny arrives all the same. And what does destiny look like in this situation? F. It looks like always fighting the beast with like essentially 0 damage for life. I don't know what we do with Soul of Samson. I think we're gonna lose. I'm coming to terms with it. I'm gonna try to fight my way out of it. But I do think we're gonna lose. Come on, come on. Contagion. Not what we needed. Fair to say. Is this Berserk? I dispute being hit there. What the heck? I need it. I need it. I didn't need it. I didn't get it. Please, my spider friend. I have never seen this attack before in my life, to the best of my knowledge. Please pop the Soul of Samson. You don't have to land every shot, okay? I couldn't even see myself, Eddie. I couldn't even see myself. What a bomb. No, no, no. Not like this. Just relax. I'm like, just dump in the portals, man. Do you think the portals give you iframes? You merely adopted the iframes. Well, I would like the portals to get off the screen. Look, there's a chance. I'm too tiny, by the way. This is just a disaster. I'm not, by the way, I'm preparing myself for the loss. I'm not, like, resigned to it yet. But we're probably toasted. My thoughts on this, life goes on. I'm not mad, like... We had a fun run. We made it to the very end. If we lose, we lose, okay? That's losing's part of life. There's very little I feel like I could have done there. Either way, I hope you enjoyed the run. It is the end of the streak, but I think it was the Missingno Wisp that got us. We should have found a way to extinguish it maybe earlier, but hey, either way, I had a good time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya!